Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, my name is Anne, and on my channel I review foreign international content. Today I'm back to review our blues, and we are at episode 11 and 12. I'm doing that every week, and let's get to it. What did she call her? The biggest doormat ever? I'm like, what a terrible friend. I really felt bad for you and Hugh. Like, what? Just because she was poor? Oh my gosh, and you're rich? What in the world? What the F? I was so mad for that. So I guess we're told about Yoon Hugh and her best friend Miran, who comes to town. And by the way, she was supposed to be taking some time off. She's a masseuse or run a masseuse place, and she's taking this time off to finally go spend some time with her daughter who just graduated. They're supposed to be traveling around the world, and then all of a sudden she gets a call from the daughter who's like, no, you can't come, you're not invited. And we get that, first of all, she's been married 3 times, and her daughter has been living with her dad, with the other family. So I get the feeling that she was never a good mom for her to be like last minute, they're like, no, you can't come, right? And then the story of the two of them, sounds like when they were younger, it was a good relationship. Obviously, she was poor. She had to walk to school, so she would give her a ride, bring her some food and snacks. And then there was that one time which Hoshik was there. And I love Hoshik for being so protective of Yoon Hugh when they were in school, and because she complained about some sausage or something, her friend, best friend, Miran, grabs the food and throws it in the trash, and she didn't even eat. And Hoshik was so upset. From that point on, he never liked her at all, and we can see why. And then that prank about calling the friends and saying, look, let's see who can have a friend, a beck and call, and see who's gonna come, and lies to her that she is, I don't know, dying or something, and she is frantically running there like, please don't harm yourself, don't do anything to yourself. I know having 3 divorces is not easy. She would always take time off every single time when she got into a divorce or a wedding, or when she had her child, she would take her time off. She would close the store and go to be with her friend Miran. And she's been such an excellent friend, and Miran is not. So that prank, when they pulled that prank about I'm dying, and then she walks in all frantic, and she's like, oh, it was just a joke. I'm like, a joke? A joke. I'd have killed her. I'd have been like, you can't do that. Like, seriously, that is like the worst thing you can ever do to someone, only to find out it was like, oh, ha, 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 it was a joke, I told you. She will always come at my beck and call. She's the biggest doormat ever. You gonna say that about your friend in front of your other friend? And I was like, oh, I wanted to grab the TV. Like, that was so mean. Like, she's always been there for people, and people are always misusing her. And I feel like Yoon Hugh needs to get her power back. I hope she'll get a chance to tell her off, right? Because remember, even in episode 1, their other friend, he also wanted money from her. Like, everybody's always borrowing money from her and all kinds of stuff. You know, really, the moral of the story is people will treat you as a doormat because you allow them, okay? It seems like she's always just been easygoing and calm about it, and just let it slide. And now her friend has taken it too far. She's being disrespectful at this point. Like, that's not a friendship, and she's finally realized we are not friends. She's just using me. So it'll be interesting to see. It seems like in the preview, she's finally gonna tell her, like, you have never been a friend to me, right? And you used the fact that I was poor to make me feel bad. So, and I'm glad Hoshik is like, no. I don't like how she treats you. I know you say she's your friend, but I don't like how she treats you, right? So I appreciate that. And then we saw the relationship of Doshik and Seo-an. I just loved how he's there to support her. He was like, if things start to go black again, please call me. When you've tried everything else, please call me if things start to get really dark. I love that when things did start to get dark, she started to play that song of him, the way he always talk about frying pan, whatever he's selling clothes are here, and it kind of cheered her up. And how she walked on the treadmill, that was really nice. And I love that he helped her move things around in her house just to kind of change things and be more comfortable. What a great friend. I'm hoping they're gonna end up together because I feel like they're really starting to get close. I know he's always been like, you know, I like you, but she's not there obviously because she's trying to just get herself mentally just, you know, healthy. I love that when she hanged out with her son and after that visitation, I'm glad this time it went much better and she didn't fight when he had to go back in the car, and how she told her husband, her ex-husband anyway, that I do plan to appeal, but I'm not going to appeal until I'm healthy. And then the husband was like, if you get there, trust me, you won't have to fight me to let you, you know, see him or raise him. I also want you to like get better. So I really, really loved that relationship. And then the other person, the relationship that's going so well, Oak and John. Oh my God, I love their relationship. Ooh, they hooked up, they slept together. That was so cute. I love that she's being honest. I think the person who's calling her all the time is probably a sibling. I get the feeling that maybe there's something wrong with them. Maybe they have special needs because they're always constantly calling her. But it's not obviously another boyfriend or another child, but it's a sibling. I think she kind of mentioned it a little bit, like she said, the other sibling is called, I think the name was Disaster. And obviously she does tell the older lady after she was stuck down in the sea. How dangerous was that? She could have killed herself and killed everybody else who were trying to save her. It's like, look, you do have to follow the rules because when you get hurt, we get hurt. And I'm not even sure if they're gonna allow her anymore to start going deep sea diving with them because they were like, we're not, if she's gonna stay, we're not staying, right? So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But I'm looking forward to her like being like, enough, okay, enough. She's done very well for herself now. She doesn't need that kind of a friendship anyway. And it was really, really upsetting. The other thing was Doshik and the mother, right? I'm willing to find out why she never talks to him. And then she comes and picks up the pants, puts the money down and walks away. Like, why don't you ever talk to your son? It made me sad when he said, I don't think I ever know if my mom ever loves me because she never says anything to me or even care. Even that part where they're asking him about do you have a girlfriend? And it's like, he was looking at the mother like, are you interested to find out that I'm dating? It was almost like the other woman was more involved than she was. So it'll be interesting. I'm hoping episode 13 and 14, they can discuss Doshik and his mother. Because we know she's also sick, right? At that point when she said, the old lady was like, she's sick, stop talking to her like that. And people are like, she's sick? When Yoon asked, are you sick? And she was like, nah. She kind of like lied. So what is that about? Anyway, let me know what you think down below in the comments. As usual, I'm always grateful to hear what you guys have to say. If you do like my video, do give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you next week. Deuces.